Welcome. My name's Liz. This is Soul Whispers. And why are we here? I ask myself the same question. Well, today it's a black new moon. Like we get the blue full moons, we have black new moons. And it's a new moon in Virgo. And we get another new moon in Virgo on the 21st of September, which makes it quite powerful. You've probably felt it. I know I have. I'm donning my astrological top today because I just feel that each time I sit here and give these readings, each fortnight, it just feels like there's more intensity. So at the moment we've got Uranus squaring, so that kind of makes us feel like everything's probably going upside down. And I know if you've looked at my post, you'll see that I lost my little familiar that often used to walk across the table while I was doing my readings, or she would cast her view. And as I was preparing, I have a shelf in the hall, and all of a sudden there was this almighty clatter. No cats, just a few things threw themselves off the shelf, and this was revealed. Now, I have bought and given this book out so many times, I should have shares in it. Serpent of the Light, Drumvalo, the movement of the Earth's Kundalini and the rise of the female light. That's where we're at, guys. If you can get these off Amazon really cheaply, and World of Books. There's always a few copies on World of Books. You can also get it on Audible. I'm giving you a shout out because this kind of reveals where we've been heading towards. I think this one starts from, I'm sure it's the 2012. Normally says it on there. It says, look, part travel adventure, part spiritual instruction. Drumvalo's new book is a first-hand account of a once in a 3,000 year process when Mother Earth's Kundalini energy emerges from the planet's core and moves like a snake to its new home. That's exactly what has already happened. I mean, it's not a new thing, but we're kind of settling into this new age of Aquarius. And you've heard me talk about that a lot. I know. So we're living history is what I'm trying to say. And, you know, the other thing to think about with this part of the new black moon is that we're actually in an astrological term called a yod, which means that we've got 3 planets, Pluto, Neptune and Saturn, which is kind of forming a triangle, and there's quintups and sextiles and all sorts of things going on that I won't get into right now because we'll run out of time. But it's a kind of a life's path from day one. It's already set, even though for you it feels like everything is just turned upside down in a blink of an eye. It's there already. It was already there, already written, already to serve its purpose. So, you know, you're being redirected. This is a life's journey of redirection. I mean, you know, we've also got a massive Saturn retrograde, and then we've got Pisces coming back in. I think Saturn goes back into Pisces and then comes back out again on the full moon, right slap bang in the middle of this this black moon. So it's like, what? So forgive yourself if you feel like, you know, you're suddenly surrounded by people you don't really know, or your usual people that you have something in common with, that you talk to on a daily basis, have just gone, they've just disappeared and you can't contact them and you've got to wait. It's all part of this weird journey we're on at the moment. With it being a Virgo new moon now and in September, for the new moon. It's a real focus on our health, how we're looking after ourselves. You know, Hippocrates said that all illness starts in the gut. Why are we only now learning that, when Hippocrates knew that that was a thing back then? And here we are now only just talking about gut microbiome and the gut being the second brain. And if your gut's out of whack, then your brain's out of whack. So, you know, parasites, viruses, antibiotics, you know, if you don't look after the flora in your gut, expect to have upset in your body somewhere. So, also we've got Venus squaring Chiron. So there's a critical kind of love. With Virgo eyes, people will see people's pain in a much different way. Not a dismissive way, not just take some pills and go away type way. It'll be, let's get to the root of this pain. You know, Virgo is a planet of love. Chiron's a bit of an odd one, really. I think I've got Pisces in Chiron. I'll come back to that. That'll be another, I'll do a little session on that, because I think there's a whole video on that on its own. But you know, I'm telling you this because the next new moon is opposed to Saturn. So, and that's in September. So that's going to be about decluttering now. Get your shit sorted out now. Because if you don't, Saturn's going to come back with a wet kipper and just round the face for you. So I'm in the process of cleaning out bedrooms, rearranging clothes, just having an autumn clean, not a spring clean, an autumn clean, really. And particularly after poor Lily passed away yesterday, I feel as if I need to keep my mind a little bit busier. So yeah, with these people, the new people that are coming into your life, make sure they're the right people. People that, you know, you surround yourself with 5 people, you surround yourself with 5 business people, you'll end up with a business. You surround yourself with 5 horsey people, you'll end up with a horse. You know, it's that kind of energy. So who you surround yourself is who you will become, and it's magnified in this black moon. Okay, we have our array, have we not? I'm going to do crystals first. The reason I'm going to do crystals first is because I've got a crystal waiting for me in a shop, crystal shop. And I've been looking at this crystal for half a year, might be 8 months actually. And I would really so like to just go and get this crystal. They've put it behind a counter for me. But the decision to buy it came on the day I lost my little cat. And it's a seraphonite, so it's about, you know, millions of angels. It's got angel wings in the image as a pendant. So I'm going to go and get it. But yeah, I'm sort of right into the crystal energy at the moment. I was immersed in it yesterday, and I'm feeling like I need to immerse myself with crystals today. In fact, hold that thought. Let me bring in a little extra. So this is my beautiful amethyst wand, and then I've also got my little Amazonite skull. Can't see that one very well. And did you know that if you have a skull, you need more than one? They like to think together. So I'm just going to place these here to help us, right? You can see my little, there we go. Another slurp of tea. I feel quite croaky this morning. It's a bit dusty outside, isn't it? I've just been and given the horses some more grass and moved all the tape. Okay, crystals. Let's have a crystal for the collective on this dark moon in Virgo. And with all these new planets in their new astrological houses. Amber sharpening the claws. Okay, I forgot. Why do I always pick this up? I can never say it. Rhodochrosite. Rhodochrosite? Rhodochrosite. Rhodochrosite. So what does it say? Oh. Where's my little... Oh. What have I done with that? Oh, here it is. I've got it. Right. So let's have a look. It says selfless love, earthly and high. Vibration is earthly and high. Stunning pink rhodochrosite encourages the spontaneous expression of feelings. Yes, that is so key right now. Removing denial. It teaches the heart to simulate painful feelings without shuttering down. Identifying ongoing relationship patterns. It reveals the purpose behind the experience. It is the stone par excellence to healing sexual abuse, and is wonderful for people who feel unloved. A powerful heart healer. Do you think the whole world feels like this at the moment? Do you think that's because we're in that energy at the moment? When you listen to the news, I was thinking about with what's going on in the news, nobody feels listened to. Nobody feels the system cares. Do you think that? I don't know. Brings lightness to life. This compassionate stone, compassionate. That's what we need. We need a bucket load of compassion at the moment, don't we? This compassionate stone lifts a depressed mood and imparts a dynamic attitude to life. Rhodochrosite attracts a soulmate, but this may not be a blissful experience, as soulmates assist with all forms of life lessons, even hard ones. Body, reproductive, respiratory, circulatory systems, kidneys, eyes, blood pressure, thyroid, spirit, expands consciousness. Pink to orange, banded, often polished or tumbled. I haven't actually got some rhodochrosite, but I think I'm going to leave this card out to remind me to go and get some, and I might get a specimen piece and have it on the table, because I always draw this card, and you could see that was in the middle of the deck. It's not like it was on the ends. Wow. Okay, that's incredible, and it's going right. What else have we got? I feel as if we need a bit of ancient wisdom, don't you? So these cards, it was Judy Hall, the crystal cards, and these ones are Seeds from the Sacred Feminine, by Andrea Menard. Yeah, Andrea Menard. Don't know if I've used these ones with you before, actually. Nice box. Book. Beautiful cards these are. I think they're, might be right in saying, I think they're Aboriginally influenced. Oh. Hug somebody. Follows on from the last one, doesn't it? Yeah, we need a universal hug. We need to hug Gaia. That's what we need to do. I need to come a bit closer. You seem a long way away today. A universal hug. They're Indians. Native Indians. Oh, and there's turtles. I've got to think about turtles at the moment. I might actually be able to show you something else that I got. If I can. Yeah, I can. I'll do that at the end. I love that. Right, let's read the card then. So it's hug somebody. There might be a little story to this. Where are you? Hug somebody. There's a song, isn't there? Is there? It's kind of bringing in a little worm. It's blues. Hug somebody. Here we go. Right, so you are keeping others at arm's length, grandchild. It may be time to relax your guard a little. All beings are connected through the great circle of life, capable of great love. Let this love in. I feel really hot at the moment. There's like a heat just coming. Yeah, I might start sweating. It's energy. It's like a ball of energy is just lifting. I'm going to take my rubber shoes off actually and ground myself a bit. Hang on. Okay, so let this love in. You are meant to live in community so you can express this love to others. Remember your sacral lineage and reach out to your relations. Yeah, I know I don't have to do that, but if you need to do that, you do that. Reach out to your relations. They're not going to be here forever. They need your love as much as they need your love. Where is it? They need your love as much as you need theirs. Let them in. Your arms are made for enfolding life. When infused with love in your heart, your arms can make a sacred circle, allowing someone into the sacred circle that only you can create. You are safe, grandchild. Be strong in yourself and know your boundaries. While being gentle with the world, it's okay to touch someone. Embrace those who will understand the honour you have bestowed upon them. You are afraid to share your physical space. No, are you afraid to share your physical space? Remember, it is yours to share. You are a powerful being. When you wrap your arms around someone with love in your heart, you are declaring yourself a part of creation. Embrace the world, embrace yourself. So, in an age at the moment where there feels like there's little compassion, love is coming through very, very thick and fast. Let's see what the rest of the cards say, shall we? But I've got a feeling that might be the theme of today, that we need to love each other more. Seriously, we need to love each other more. Let's just put the bags down, put the weapons down, put the agenda down, and just step forward with open arms and love. Go and hug a tree if you can't do it with a person. Right, okay, so ancient stones. Let's see what the ancient stones have to say. So Ancient Stones by the lovely Rebecca Campbell. I'm going to go, at the end of the month, I'm going to go past Stonehenge. I can't reveal why yet, but yeah, you'll think I'm mad. I am really, but life's about experience. And if you don't experience what makes your heart sing, you're not living your life. And that's what this is all about, experiencing life. As good or as bad as you make it. Right, so soul agreement. What did I say? That, you know, this well, the Pluto Neptune yod, Saturn yod, the moon having Saturn and then opposing Saturn again with Pisces. Uranus making it all go upside down. You know, we're on this life path that has been decided since day one, and it's going to show up. So, soul immersion, soul plan, life purpose. It's a lovely card, actually. And it's very female, strong card. So when we talk about Serpent of the Light and the female wisdom coming back. Yeah. Okay. So, they have a number. They don't have numbers, do they? Soul agreement. Usually takes me a little while to find these ones. Soul mission. Yesterday, I put a little bit of makeup on and I ended up sticking the wand in my eye. And since then, I haven't really been able to focus properly. Even worse. What is that telling me, eh? You'll get used to me. If you're new to watching any of this, there's never a dull moment. Oh, where are you? At the back. Soul agreement. Where are you? Temple. Stone of destiny. Stepping stones. Soul agreement. Looks like it's kind of a major card. They do major cards in this. So your soul had a dream when you came, before you came here, and your life is it. Before you drew your first breath, your soul chose the perfect conditions for your return. It dreamed the specifics of your soul's growth and journey. We all came here with a soul plan, a wish to be brought to life. Soul agreement is a card of destiny and purpose. Wow, because we are very much in a destiny type energy at the moment. Soul agreement is a card of destiny and purpose. Do you see that you're at the important junction in your life? I'll read that again because I can't tell you how important energy is right at this very moment. And although each fortnight I come and say something about this, this is it, guys. This isn't a rehearsal. This is it. Even if you just look up one little thing today that could change something in your life. So, do you sense that you are at an important junction in your life? Has something significant happened, or does it feel like it's beckoning you forth to a new relationship? Oh no, beckoning you forth is a new relationship, creation, trip, opportunity, agreement, tugging at your awakening heart, urging you to allow it to come to form. This may be something that truly excites you, or it could be something that you've resisted, or both. This card appears when you are experiencing something important from a soul perspective. Can't make these cards up. It reminds you that you are what you're journeying through right now. And hang on, this card appears when you are experiencing something important from a social perspective. It reminds you that what you're journeying through right now was chosen for your soul. I even said that, life path day one, a redirection. Life path day one. So if you've been fannying around doing something that doesn't serve you, makes you upset, makes you sick, loses your vitality, your verve, you have to change it now. You have to change it now. Right, so journeying through, where's this full stop, or experiencing that will result in your soul's growth. And while we are free, have free will, we also have opportunities to say yes to moments in our life that were prearranged. Of course, if you've ended up with a family that need you more than you are able to do anything for yourself, of course you can't just change that. But in doing what you're doing, you could welcome in something that changes life for you. See what I'm saying? It could be a practitioner. It could be that you visit somewhere sacred. You could, go and visit somewhere sacred on your day off with your loved ones that may change your perspective to life. And then the job is done. Does that make sense? And while we have the free will, we also have the opportunity to say yes to moments in our life that were pre-arranged. And when we do, things seem to fall into place. It's highly auspicious. It's a highly auspicious moment as we can feel at a soul level the deep relief and knowing that we've arrived at the important juncture and can now create what we came here to create, or be in a relationship with other souls we agreed to meet. You can't make this up. This is a card of purpose, path and passion. It often appears as a confirmation that we're on track and that what we're currently doing or about to embark on is part of our soul's highest and deepest path. If you're on the fence, you need to get off and take action. I know I told you to take action a while back, but you really need to take action now. You really need to take action now. I say yes to my soul's highest and deepest plans. I am ready to be led every step of the way. Right. I didn't pick the surrender cards up. I thought I did. I think that needs a surrender card. Let me get the surrender cards, because I think we are needing surrender. Oh gosh, where are you? Are they already out? Soul surrender, don't we? Where's the soul surrender cards? I can't find it. Oh dear. Nature's. No. Oh, we're not meant to have that then. We're not meant to have soul. Oh, unless it's there, is it? Soul surrender. There. We're not meant to have them. That's weird. Magic. Oh, there they are. I'm doing it anyway. Piles of. I need to get myself a bookshelf, and then I can put all of these in. That's my next task. I may even change where I sit to do this. I was thinking about it the other day. I've got another little area that will work quite well. And it may be that I go back into my office, because I lost my office when my son came home to work, and now he's moved. I could have my office back, and then I can do my Reiki in my office as well. Right, beautiful surrender cards. Now if I put these cards, so we had that one first, then we had that one, then we had that one. Okay. Quite heavy this, isn't it? It's quite, I feel it's quite heavy. Right, power of surrender then. And I think these have just got a little message on the bottom. So for the collective, in light of soul connection, hugging somebody, that's upside down, and the crystal rocrosodite, I can never say that word, could we please have a beautiful surrender card? Surrender to rest and sleep. So it says to prevent burnout, slow down. Honour your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body and spirit. Take a picnic to the woods or by a river. Watch the sun come up or go down. Just take a moment. How often do we take a moment to pause? Not very often, do we? Not very often. We live in a very busy world nowadays where there isn't a lot of time to not have any noise, actually. Not have any noise. Shame and dreams. Shame and dreams. Can't get into it. I just made a funny noise on the table. Sorry, Lily. Okay. There is a presence here at the moment. I can feel it. I may get a little emotion. Come on, can we have a card for the collective, please? I'm going to take that one. Eyes are flipping out. You really can't make this up. 18, which adds up to 9. We're a 9-year eagle eye. Eyes of the eagle rising above the fray. Eagle's perch. I think we've been asked to stop and love and rest, haven't we? I think it's time to just not comment, not say anything. Just take an eagle's perch. Watch what's going on around you. And upon it, just send out some love. Let's see what the card says for us. I have to tell you, when I have Reiki, I get the eagle eye. I see it. It's my mind's eye, I suppose. It's not always an eagle, but often it's an eagle. And I am followed by eagles. Or, well, they're not eagles here, they're birds of prey, buzzards, red kites, marsh harriers when I go to the beach. Always see them. They're always not too far away. Sometimes little kestrels will lead my road and veer off right or left, and I know that I've got to do something on my right or left path. Or they just sit in the road and look at me. We've all got an animal. What's your animal? But that's... You can wait. And it's a 9 card. Right, okay. Where's my book? 18. Eagle's perch. It's not eagle's perch, is it? It's eagles. Oh, I just shone that straight in my eye. Protection, inherent trust, rising above the fray. Can you wait a little while, Zula? You're not desperate, because you went out before I started this. She's been eating apples, windfall apples, so I think she's got a bit of a delicate tummy. I shouldn't laugh. Might have to be rice for tea. The eyes of the eagle offers you the gift of foresight, the skill of looking ahead, to see unfolding of destiny before it all manifests as reality. The eagle's extraordinary vision allows it to spot the tiny mouse from its lofty perspective. Zula, just wait a minute. I might have to go and do this and come back. She's not looking at me, but she's looking at the door. If she cries again, I'll go and let her out. I'll pause this and come back. What, do you want to go out? Yeah, got the head on the conch. Right, hang on. I'll be back in a minute. Just pause. Yeah, just needed to check that there was no more apples that had fallen. Right, okay, where were we? So we were on this beautiful card. So the eagle's extraordinary vision allows it to spot the tiny mouse from its lofty perspective as it flies thousands of feet into the atmosphere. In a similar fashion, you too can train your keen eye to discern the workings of humans. Oh yes. The eyes of the eagle is an invitation to witness the good, the bad, the ugly and the beautiful, yet react to nothing. That's what he kind of said, didn't we? Take an eagle's perch. Act only to further your noblest calling. The eagle flies above all creatures. When it meets obstacles, it simply rises above them. Know that you are protected. You can fly high above the judgment, slings and arrows and the darts of envy from others who may not have your great wings and are still arguing with the pigeons over crumbs. There's a lot of pigeon crumb arguing at the moment, isn't there? I like that. Trust that you are ready for whatever fortune has placed before you, even if you feel not yet properly equipped to meet its challenges. Your willingness to say yes to spirit has nothing to do with how well outfitted you are. Hesitating, on the other hand, will suck the air from under your wings and make you lose altitude. You are called now to trust your heart and instincts, to move fearlessly and not waver. The time is right and no harm can come your way if you are motivated. No, if your motives are pure and act courageously. Kind of sounds like feel the fear and do it anyway, doesn't it? What a lovely card. What a lovely card. Okay, so that's Shaman's Dreams. Now they were by, it's a Shaman's Dream Oracle, Alberto Alberto Villoldo and Colette Baron-Reid. Beautiful cards. Do we want to finish? I was going to finish on a tarot card, but do we want, I think we'll do unicorns next. Need a bit of unicorn love. Need a bit of unicorn love. Now, I know several of you have asked me to do readings, and I said I'd wait until after the Mercury retrograde, which is now past, and the shadow phase, I think, is now past as well. So I will be getting in touch with you about that. Oh, that's a nice card. Passion. Do what excites you. Get fired up about your life. Increase your energy level. After you've had your rest and you've done your eagle's perch and you've given out a little bit of universal love, which you can still do on a new moon, actually, with your hagstone. Okay, let's see what that says now, shall we? Is that going to stay there? Yeah. Right, so, what did it say? Passion. Passion. Passion, here we go. So, life can be an exciting adventure if you want it to be. You never have to settle for less or accept feeling bored or unfulfilled. You can live a fraction of the possibility that are available to you, or you can open your arms wide and say yes to life. This fire unicorn, I'm a fire horse actually. I've got my little fire horse over there. Yeah, fire horse. There's a story in itself. This little fire unicorn is here to ignite the fires of passion in your heart and set your life ablaze with energy and enthusiasm. Do more of what lights you up and fearlessly pursue your passions in both your career and your personal life. You have the courage to go travelling, change jobs, start your own business or non-profit association. Take a stand for what you believe in, speak out on issues you care about, and get more involved in making a decision. Get out into the world and laugh more, dance more, love more, live more. Leave fine and normal behind and choose a new life of amazing and fabulous. Decide to play the game of life, but by your own rules, living boldly with a sparkle in your eye and a fire in your heart. This card can also be a call to increase your energy levels so you naturally feel more alive. Clean up your diet, get more sleep, exercise regularly and nurture your body. That is what this is all, that is what this is all about. This is, look, the card just fell over then. That is what this is all about. Virgo energy at the moment. Virgo new moon twice with the full moon in the middle. All this Saturn energy, all this Pluto, Neptune, Uranus. They're all planets that have moved into new astrological houses as well. Right, okay. Clean up your diet, get more sleep. When your energy levels are high, so too is your passion for life. Yeah. Beautiful cards. And I like that it's a fire horse card. The last of the oracle cards today. You can just about still see that, can't you? If I move them all along a little bit. We've done well. Right, moon. New moon in Virgo. What message do we have for the collective today, please? There is one there, but there's two. Oh, they're not going down. Which one do you want me to have? There's three there. Okay, we'll do these three as they come up. Last quarter moon in Pisces. Talk less, feel more. That's echoing the I. First quarter moon in Libra. Keep your heart open. Last quarter moon in Aquarius. Reflect on your priorities. Yeah, so we are in a time of Aquarius, aren't we, at the moment? Reflect on your priorities. I haven't got numbers on here. Forgive. So, which does it go in cycles? Reflect. 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 Reflect on your priorities. Turn around. See them? Yeah. Okay, so drawing this card suggests that suggests it's time to be more grounded and work out what really matters to you. Once you're clear about your priorities, you can start to allot time, energy and focus to them. If you want to create something solid, it takes a mixture of good ideas and practical work. The most important thing to work out now is what's really important to you and whether you're living your life in accordance with it or not. If not, this card is a nudge to make changes. There's another word, songworm, Osborne's Changes. That's quite an apt card for right now, isn't it? We're going through changes. Yes, we are. I've heard lots of people singing that song. Changes, where is it? The most important thing to work out is what's really important to you and whether you're living your life in accordance with that. If not, this card is a nudge to make changes so that you can achieve what you want. Manifesting mix, and it's a good time to manifest, but you need to make sure you've cleared out the rubbish bin first. Here we have an energy that's modern and cool and another that's rustic and real. Never the twain shall meet. Once you know your priorities, it becomes possible for you to work out where to focus your attention in terms of your life and your manifesting. Manifesting magic. These crystals work. What crystals? These crystals work, okay, especially well for the sign of Aquarius. Hemerite, bloodstone, orange calcite, jasper, blue apatite and amethyst. We have our amethyst. I love this. Your manifesting affirmation. I don't need anything but some things I would like. Let's put want, but I don't like the word want. I would like the experience. I don't need anything, but I would like the experience. Yes, please. I would like the experience. When you manifest your magic, the best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Aquarius on a Saturday, Saturn's day, or during Saturn's hour. The last quarter moon in Aquarius takes place when the sun is in Taurus and the moon is in Aquarius. It knows that living lightly is a good thing, but still the ties they bind. Okay, so the next one was keep your heart open. Keep your heart open. Keep Keep your heart open. First quarter moon in Libra. Are you too attached to someone or perhaps to your current goal? It's a wonderful thing to care deeply. However, if you start to smother the person or situation you love, you could run into trouble. Work with others as you move towards your goals, but don't become so dependent that you give away your power. Keep your heart open. This card can also suggest that it's time to negotiate something, and the way to manifest your goals now could be to come up with a solution that pleases everyone. There's a need to be adored here, which is fine. We all have that trait to an extent, but if it tips you into self-doubt, it's gone too far. So mindset, manifesting mindset. It's important that you don't allow yourself to get set in your way. Keep your heart and mind open. Believe in your gorgeousness. So to tune into your manifesting powers, the heart chakra is located at the center of your chest and is the gateway between the upper more spiritual chakras and the lower earthy chakras. Visualize yourself with family, friends and loved ones in a swirling, flowing column of beautiful, healing emerald light. Hold this card to your heart and call in the energies with these words. Energies of the first quarter moon in Libra, thank you for showing me how to work with others and how to give and receive. When to manifest your magic, the best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Libra on a Friday, Venus day. I'm not going to worry about that at the moment, because obviously it's not going to be then, and by the time it is then, you'll have forgotten all about this anyway. But you know, if you have this deck of cards, of course you can pick out cards, you can look up the card and see what would be a good manifesting rule for that day and that sign. Right, so talk less, feel more. I could take belief out of that, couldn't I? Talk less. So talk less. Talk less, feel more. Talk less, feel more. So the danger in your current situation is that you're going to be really good at starting things and less good at finishing them. That's me. Yeah, don't let me get bored, because I'll walk away. This card suggests that you need to talk less and feel more. So rather than telling people what you want to know, feel your feeling about what you want. Yeah, okay. What comes up? Do you believe in yourself or not? Perhaps you started strong but are running out of steam. If so, go within and ask yourself how committed you are to your goals. Remember that it's okay to change your mind. Manifesting mix. One of the current energies is all about feeling. One of the current energies is all about feeling, and the other one is in its head. Where are you? Can you meld the two together? That's the way. So get out of your head and into your heart, but actually let your head and heart join hands and roll together. Don't know. Why ruin a moment with words? Sometimes feelings are enough. It's good to talk, but it's also good to just be. So manifesting magic. The crystals work these crystals work especially well for the signs in Pisces. We have got a lot of Pisces energy at the moment, haven't we? Purple fluorite, labradorite, sodalite, amethyst, desert rose, selenite and calcite. Choose one and hold it while you meditate. Visualize a lustrous golden light swirling around you. Alternatively, keep your crystal close by as you work through your situation, or use 5 or 6 to make a crystal grid. Last quarter. Yeah, have the points out. I feel all my feelings and it feels good. I feel all my feelings and it feels good. Who can actually say that? Not everyone likes to feel their feelings, do they? Not everyone likes to be in their head. They need noise and they need stuff to numb their emotion. That's why there's a lot of people on antidepressants and stuff. I'm not dissing it. I'm just saying that we live in a society where we're not allowed to feel. We're not allowed to be attached. We sort of live in this detachment of everything, don't we? Other than our devices. You know, you fall over in dirt and scuff your knee. It stings for a couple of days. You walk through stinging nettles and they grab your ankles. It stings for a couple of days. You knock on somebody's door and chosen someone else to be with for the day. It stings. You know, it's life. It's life. It just tells you what you do and you don't want. I want to walk on a path where there's no stinging nettles. I need to wear sensible shoes so I don't trip and scuff my knee. I need to choose better people that regard me as much as I regard them. Goes back to where we started. When to manifest your magic? Well, yeah, we haven't got Jupiter at the moment, have we? It says the best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Pisces on a Thursday. Or in Virgo. Was it yesterday then? Jupiter's day, or during Jupiter's hour. Right, okay. Last card. My friends. My lovely friends. Lily's lovely friends. Oh, I've got them upside down. Hang on. Lily's lovely friends too. She used to love my tarot cards. There's a card laying down. That's come up before. That's portal again, isn't it? I feel that's a portal card at the moment. I'm going to shuffle that. I'll read that one in a sec. But that's... that came up the last time. Okay. Well, we're on wands. So we've got 10 of wands and 2 of wands. 2 of wands came up first. So wands. I never really read to you what the wands are, do I? They are the start. So you get the major arcana cards, and then you get wands next. So, depicting the minor arcana, which is what they are. The suit of wands. Oh, let me read this to you then. So the wands are linked with creativity, drive, energy, enthusiasm, willpower, and the outer world activities. They describe attitudes, abilities, and situations that offer the potential for success, perhaps through utilising your talents and imagination. Artists and craftspeople, for instance, may find that the wands appear in their readings frequently. Financial achievements may or may not be a factor. Self-expression and fulfilling your potential are more important. Generally speaking, wands are a positive card. The colours tend to be bright. Yellow stands for optimism, red for action. And the designs or scenarios depicted are usually cheerful. Wands may be symbolised as branches, sprouting leaves or flowers, wooden staffs, crude clubs, poles, sceptres, rods, or flaming torches. As representatives of the fire element, the masculine force, wands are obvious phallic symbols. Okay, so we've got the two of wands. Upright, you are saying yes to a new enterprise with the exception that you will achieve ownership, wealth and good fortune. Green light. They're telling you all that we've just discussed. Get on with it. Put the baggage down. Say bye-bye. Don't need that rubbish anymore. Accept where you're going and get on with it. I give you the green light. Do it. You're starting something with and are awaiting results. You may, however, have to deal with some unforeseen problems or encounter unexpected obstacles and oppositions, such as a bank loan not coming through, or a partner defecting, or the loss of support you were counting on. Sometimes this card can indicate a need to alter your course. But then we get the 10. So we've got the 10 of wands. So upright, your labour may have gone for naught. You may be carrying burdens that really don't belong to you. Put your bags down. That's what we've already been saying. You may be feeling weary, as if the whole world is on your shoulders. It's up to you to decide whether to continue carrying the heavy responsibilities that you have undertaken, or if other people are shirking their part and should help out. Can you relate? Sometimes one member of the family or organisation gets all the dirty work for the simple reason that they're willing to do it. If you say yes, they'll ask again. Make sure others are doing their fair share. Ask for help if you need it. Don't let people stand in your way. I'm going to do one more card because although they're very significant for where we're at right now, I just want to end on a single card. So a single tarot card for the collective moving forward in this new black moon in Virgo. And then we've got, Uranus energy, which is like throwing us upside down, giving us new people. The odd with Pluto, Neptune, Saturn, the life path, day one, it was decided, here we are. We've got redirection. We've got Venus squaring Chiron. We've got Saturn going back into Pisces for the full moon, and then we've got the next new moon, which will oppose Saturn in September. So that means that we're going to be decluttering, reorganizing, planting seeds, and then there might be the wet kipper from Saturn, and then you need to surround yourself with the right people. So if you're feeling that people haven't got your back, go and find yourself some new people. And if there aren't any new people around at the moment, it's okay. Go talk to the woods. Go talk to the fairies. Go talk to the rocks. They will listen and they will send you the right people. Take your shoes off, walk barefoot. You don't even have to verbalise it. You can just imagine the questions and say you're ready for the answers. Yeah. Collective card then. Here we go. Dun, dun, dun. There's a playful energy in town. Yeah. Nothing is what it seems. There is illusions all around us. Come on, people. You need to sort this out. Right. I'll read it. It's probably you're going to want me to do another card now, aren't you? I don't actually mind the Devil card. I think that it's a playful energy, and it means you're open for deception, really. And sometimes we kid ourselves of our naivety, whereas actually we really do want to live a little bit dangerously. Okay, so interpretation. Yeah, it is more of a line. I'm only going to read that upright. So the devil represents the bondage that we create and maintain for ourselves. We put ourselves there. There may be obstacles in the environment that you find frustrating. You may feel that your options are narrowing. Someone else may be involved, but you have the ability to free yourself from your situation by using your own willpower. So what are you going to do? Are you going to remain stuck and go into the next new moon in September and get a wet kipper slap from Saturn? Or are you going to put your bags down, unchain yourself, get your clothes on and stop messing about. I'll leave that with you. Happy new moon, and I will see you for the full. Wonderful full moon. Don't forget to go and give somebody a hug, and always smile. Take care.